All right, we're just going to really quickly go over what's going on in this Kami module to teach your students how to use Kami. So there is about 7 different assignments in this module. And it starts off pretty easy and building on just using text features and formatting. And then it moves into using their stylus a little bit more, understanding how to use the highlighter tool and scribbling and drawing. And then it goes into what I think is one of the best ones, which is how to use the different comment features, not just text comment, but video and voice comment. And then super powerful dictionary and read aloud tools that can be used in conjunction with Newsela articles if you download a Newsela article as a PDF. And then finally, how they can add different media tools. What you are needing to do, however, is to go into the following folder and download each of these individual PDFs into your own Google Drive, and then go into the assignments and add them as an external URL, which I'm going to show you how to do. So you're going to go ahead and click into this folder. And the folder shows you all of the different PDFs that have just been downloaded from Kami. So these are actually PDFs that Kami put out. I found them in a newsletter that came in my email. I downloaded them and then built them out into this module to make it a little bit easier, hopefully for you guys. And also added some videos for students to follow along to feel like they know what they're doing. And basically, I try to go in and add that, this is page 1, page 2, whatever. So you're just going to right click on it and go ahead and click download. Once you have it downloaded, you have to go back into Google Drive and create, a Kami support folder and just do a file upload of those PDFs. So it needs to be in your Google Drive so that when you go into this Canvas module, you can add the external URL PDF to something that is yours instead of mine. I don't want the Kami pieces to not show up from your drive. So once you've downloaded them, you just have to, I think I have some in mine in the documents page. So yeah, once you've downloaded them as a PDF, you're just going to select them and open them, and you can do all 8 at the same time. So you would just really quickly go through and download all of these. I do have one, I'll show you really quickly, that's like a coloring page. You just need to decide if you're going to include that. I have not made this an assignment page in the module itself, but it's here in the folder if you want to use it. The kids might think it's kind of fun. The whole point of this really is to try and show you all of the different features that Kami actually has, so that you can kind of take a digital worksheet and make it a more interactive one. And, honestly, we have all of these Chromebooks that have styluses that we just maybe aren't using as much as we maybe could. So once you have these all downloaded and then uploaded back into a Google Drive folder, you're just going to go ahead and click on, the assignment. So we're going to just go into the first page, which is actually the first assignment, which is the text tool assignment. And as you can see, I've given some instructions, and where there is a Kami video that is appropriate, I think at least every single assignment has at least one video. They are super short, anywhere from like 30 seconds to a minute in length. So it'll be really nice and easy for students to be able to watch one of the videos and then go and do the activity. So what you're going to do is you're just going to click on edit, and then you're going to come down to the bottom down here where it says submission type, and you're going to say external tool. And then you're going to click here where it says find, and it's all alphabetical. So you're just going to come down to the K's for Kami. There we go. And then you've already put it into your Google Drive. So you're going to go into your Google Drive, and you can either search by the name. So let's see, we want to use text tool page 1. So I'm just going to type text tool page 1 and see if it will find it for me. Okay, so it's showing me a whole bunch of different items. I really just want this. This is the one I want, text tool page 1. You also could go through and get just PDFs, because you'll notice I'm actually getting some spreadsheets in here, which are really weird. I want the PDF version. That's why I've had you download all of these here are PDFs. So had you try and download it as a PDF, re-upload it into your own Google Drive as a PDF so that it's easy for you to access. Once you've found it, you're just going to go ahead and hit select. And then, you can, if you hit this button, enable real-time monitoring, it's supposed to allow you to be able to see them kind of like when you're using Formative and you can see a live working document as they're editing. So that's something to play around with if you want to. For me, I'm not going to click it right now, but you can if you want to try that out. I think that's something good to try out. And then it is selected, and I'm going to go ahead and hit select one more time. And then I really would recommend that you hit this, load this tool as a new tab, just simply because personally, when I have played around with Kami on a student Chromebook, the window that the students get access to is actually really small. And I prefer to open it up into a new tab so that I have my whole entire window and I'm not just stuck in the Canvas window. So I really recommend that you click load this tool in a new tab. Once you're done with that, you're just going to hit save. This will go a lot faster when I don't have to explain it to you, but you're just going to go in and do that for each of the assignments that you're going to end up using. And once you have that done, you'll have this little button down here at the bottom for the students to be able to use, so that when they click it, it will load a copy of the original PDF template in Kami and open up into a new tab for them to do all of the individual tasks. When they are done, because I'm a teacher, it's not showing up for me, but up here in the top right-hand corner, there will be a submission button for them to turn it back into Canvas. And then you just need to repeat that for the other assignments here in the tool that you are actually, or in the module that you are actually going to use. Again, they build on each other. So you start with just text formatting and marking up using the stylus, and then into more drawing and those kinds of pieces with the stylus, then into using the dictionary and read aloud tools, and then also adding additional media tools. So each of these, I think, are short, quick little assignments, but will build up their understanding of the use of Kami for digital worksheets or digital PDFs that you have in the class. Hopefully that's helpful.